Hey y'all, it's Tanya. I am back. We're gonna work on the waiting album today. I went ahead and put my sewed in my signatures. Um, that's where I was yesterday, y'all. I was busy doing some things, and when you end one project and start another one, yeah, it's yeah. So, you have to put everything up from the last one, and you've got a mess, or I do. I always have a mess on my desk. And so I was busy doing all that. I did go ahead and coffee dye. I very lightly coffee dyed it because I didn't want it, too dark. A piece of my linen paper, and I added that in there too. So, this is going to have mostly, you know, my digital prints in here because I don't know if she likes the vintage stuff. I really don't know if she likes that look or not. So I'm trying to be kind of, neutral. And I will say this, I plan on using my ink just around the edges just to get the whites off, but I'm going to use gathered twigs because it's more of a like true brown color. So I'm going to use that. And then I have, let's see, I did find one of these frames that I had. I think it was from, y'all, I don't know, I've had this for years and years, but I think it was from Making Memories is where this is from, but I'm not sure. And I thought about maybe putting that on here with maybe their picture behind it, or I might just put our wedding or, something on there. But right now I'm trying to think about just printing a small picture off of them and putting that behind there. And then I may add some lace on the corners or something. So anyway, I found that, and then I did uh, get out two of the yeah calligraphy pens in. This is like a light brown. This is more of a darker brown. So in case I have to write something, maybe I can make it pretty. I don't know. And then I also found these, which are just, this is from Making Memories. I bet you that frame was too. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I found these little photo corners that I thought I might use somewhere too. I don't know. Because I'm not going to really be adding photos in here. I'm going to let her do that. And you don't have to use it for that. You can just write down, things that happen at your wedding, all about the cake and blah, blah, blah. So, what I think I'm going to do on this one, though, y'all, is I'm going to kind of go step by step. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I went ahead and glued my little lace applique type deal. I don't even know what it's called because it's got, like lacy parts in between it, but it's more of an applique on this part. But anyway, so I glued that on there and went ahead and did that. So now what I'm going to do on this one, I think, is instead of like, usually I go through there and I place my pockets and then I go back and kind of put stuff in the pockets and all that stuff. And every now and then, though, I will take it like a page at a time. And I think on this case, I am going to try to go page by page. Sometimes I don't like doing that because I usually end up overfilling it when I do. Because, I'll think every page's got to have something on it. It does not. So I'm going to try to limit myself and not make it so huge that it won't, close reasonably. It's still going to have probably an alligator mouth. I'm sorry. That's just the way I do them. But at least the seam binding, holding it will help too. And that's another thing I need to remind myself to go ahead and put an eyelet or something in here before I decorate so that I won't, be in the way of that. So anyway, on the first page though, on this one, I found some of these too that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree a while back. And I thought about maybe putting Forever here. But then again, I thought, well, I don't know if I want that necessarily Forever on the first page. Cherish would be good too. I don't know. I thought about maybe putting something like maybe this little heart, and putting a little lace or something behind it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do on this first one. So anyway, I'm gonna just kind of outline this a little bit with the ink. I'm trying not to get too crazy with it because, like I said, I don't know if she really likes that vintage look or not. But we will see. You know, because I like the vintage look, so it's hard for me not to do it. So we'll see how that works. I just want to kind of outline this basically. So I have that. Well, I have this one too. I just did these on the computer, you guys. Kind of like that too, though. Let me think. Let me ink this up first. That'll give me a little time to think. See what it looks like after I ink it up. So how you guys doing today? I haven't asked yet. I'm just going right in. I didn't get a video done yesterday, so like I said, in between journals, doing journals and all that, you have to clean up your mess and file things back where they were, or at least that's what I do, because it just, yeah, I will get messy while I'm working on the journal, but after that, yeah, it's got to go back to clean. You know? So, I don't know. I kind of like that one, y'all. What do you think? That one's a little brighter, you know, looking. This one kind of stands out a little more because the color's a little darker. Oh, decisions. And this is one reason why I hate doing custom made or something somebody wants, because I don't know if I'm going to do it exactly like they like it or not. So, I think I'm gonna use that one, you guys. Let's see. I got a whole basket full of laces here that I'm going to try and incorporate. This is a piece of that stuff that's on the front there, but I think it's going to be a little too lumpy. I want something a little flatter than that. Let's see. How that would look. Kind of like this. Let's see. I might need my fabric scissors for this, because my other scissors don't want to cut fabric too well. Just get a little bit of the extra off of there so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I kind kind of like that. I don't know if I like these edges. I want these corners on there though. Let's see if we can kind of snip them a little bit. We don't want have to be perfect, but you know. And stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, that was a little too perfect on this corner. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let's get out the Fabri-Tac and see what we can do here. I'm going to probably be using a lot more lace in this one than I normally do. Just for the simple fact that it's a wedding album, and I don't know, when I think wedding, I think I don't know, lots of lace and frilly stuff. Of course, some people don't. They have little themed weddings, which I kind of enjoy that too. Had a friend one time that got married, and they did cowboy boots and cowboy hats, and yeah, all that, because they both liked country and country music and all that stuff. So yeah. Only thing I don't like about this Fabri-Tac, y'all, is it's real shiny, and I don't know how to. I usually take like a little powder thing and go over it, and it kind of knocks down the shine a little bit. But there's just nothing you can do about that, I don't guess. I did see where Art Glitter Glue has come out with a fabric glue. So I was wondering about it, if it would be shiny or if it would be matte, like, I don't know. But I'm seriously thinking about getting me some and trying it out, because I like my Art Glitter Glue. It seems to hold very well. I've had journals I made years ago that I had used in mini albums and stuff like that. A lot of times on my mini albums, we use the double-sided tape a lot, but especially for the pages and the pockets and stuff, putting them together. And one thing about Fabri-Tac too, though, it doesn't warp your pages, I guess because it doesn't have any water in it. All our other glues have water in them. Okay, so there we go. Make sure this is kind of dry before I do my but yeah, anyway, I figured we'd just kind of go step by step on this one and take our time, because I don't want to rush it. It's like I said, it's gonna be a gift, so I want to go ahead too and try to maybe make my pocket here. I'm gonna put lace on it too. Did I get that straight? Yeah. Okay, excuse me, y'all. I had to lift it up so I could see what's going on here. But yeah, I just take this little powder tool that you can get for like when you're doing embossing and stuff, and it keeps the powder from sticking or going everywhere you don't want it to go. I think that one's got a little bit of wetness still to it. It's the only thing about Fabri-Tac too, it doesn't hold, I mean, it it holds pretty well, pretty quick, but it's still usually a little bit wet, a little bit longer than some of your other glues. Like I know my that's still a little wet too. Okay, I may just leave that for now until it gets a little drier and then go over it with my powder too. But see, you can tell the difference. Plus, it smells good too. I don't know what's in it, but anyway, yeah, you can tell it kind of takes the shine out. But yeah, you can still see the shine here where I didn't do it yet. So anyway, that's just something I came up with. I don't know. It's what I do. It's what I do. Because I don't like all the shiny. Okay, so let's figure out what we can do with our making our pocket. I do want lace on it too. So I may use, I've got some of my pages I printed out on 32 pound so that they would be a little bit thicker in case I needed something thicker. So I'm thinking about making my pocket out of this and just covering it with lace. Put that on the front. I would just try to put lace here, but y'all, I don't know. Every time I try to do that, I see other people doing it, and it looks like it turns out just fine, you know. But for some reason, when I do it, it's too loose or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm not pulling my lace tight enough when I do it. I don't know. But see, I thought, like, make a pocket and then put something like this on it. But I still don't know if that's going to be real thick or thick enough. So I may back it with something. Let's see. That's another thing I'm going to have to remember to do, you guys, is put, yeah. Let's see. No, that's got a fold in it. It may not do like I want it to. Let's try one of these brown side. Well, no, because it's not going to show on that side, so it don't matter. I think I told y'all her colors are going to be sage and browns and creams and stuff. Kind of a cocoa brown. I really need just a piece of cardstock. Thought I had some over here, but maybe I did not. I thought I did. See, y'all, sometimes when you think you're prepared, you're just still not prepared. You still got other things going on. Well, here's some black. We can use that. Like I said, it's not gonna show anyway. Let me get my templates out because I want one of these big pockets like this on the front. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we can go ahead and then I'll still have enough room to do that one too. So okay, y'all, this is going to be kind of, you know, probably boring for you. But, like I said, I'm going to try to just do this one step for step. It'll probably have 20 parts to it. We shall see. We shall see what happens on that. And then, my scissors, my sizers. I don't want to use my fabric ones on this because it will dull them out in a minute. In a minute. But yeah, I like just using my templates because it's so much easier, or it is to me. And it even seems like it's a little bit quicker to me, but I mean, it may just be me. I don't know, but that's how I feel about it. Okay. do that. And then, let's see. Let's do one on this side, because, for the back. For the back page, or back of the inside cover. Let's see. I had to make a black magic marker edge around the edge of this thing, because you know me, I can't see. So it helps me see. And that plastic, nope, I still want to keep putting my fabric scissors down. Pick them up, whatever. Y'all, I can't believe that I have 91 subscribers. So yeah, 9 more, y'all. We're going to do a giveaway. Yes, we are. The bad thing about it is, I don't know, a lot of times some of your subscribers keep their subscriptions private, so you can't really see if they're a subscriber or not. So I'm probably going to have it to where, if you want to be in the giveaway, that you'll have to, of course, number one is subscribe to the channel, and then leave a comment, because I'm going to, you know, go through all the comments, and then, and I don't know, I haven't figured out a way to do the, because I use my phone for filming, so I won't be able to use a randomizer thingy that picks. So I'm just going to put everybody's name in a hat and pick one out. Well, it probably won't be a hat. It'll be a basket or something. Okay, I don't know why I'm fooling with that. See, this is how it works. Even when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm not constantly cleaning up after myself, and it takes forever. Okay, so I think I'm just going to glue these down to this cardstock, and then cut those out, and then we'll be good. Find my glue book here. It's already, well, it's a mess. I might need to tear that out. Use a different sheet for that. I'm going to try to mainly use my Scotch glue too, because, like I said, I haven't had the Yoo-Hoo blue glue long enough to know if it, I don't know, y'all, it's just me. Of course, we live in like a real humid climate here in Mississippi. It's very humid. Ugh. That's what I think sometimes makes it worse when it gets hot weather. And y'all, we've been having some hot weather too lately. Oh my goodness. It's been like in the, you know, high 90s, but then the heat index, or what they call the feels like temperature, it's been like 106, and I'm telling you, it is some kind of hot around here. But I'm still trying to sit on the porch every day, and I don't know, that's my calm place. That's where I go to think sometimes. So make sure we get all that black cut off, so we don't want black in this one. We want browns. So yeah. The only thing about the Scotch glue, though, that I have found is different from the Yoo-Hoo. Well, number one, it seems to let you have a little more move around room, but then again, that was my other point. It takes a little bit longer to dry, but not much. But it gives me time to know, to glue the whole thing without having to go back over it again. Okay, let's do this one now. See what I mean? It lets me slide it better if I'm not where I want to be. And that's what I need, you guys, because I'm not good at plopping it down and it being perfect. It's just not me. Okay. I just like the front pockets to be pretty sturdy because, number one, they're going to probably see a lot of action. And I want them to hold up. Okay. I need to clean my scissors off, y'all. I'm sorry, I guess I can't talk and do something at the same time. Oh, goodness. Like I said, I just don't want none of that black showing. And look at me, I've still got some showing there. Probably should have put this in my trimmer and trimmed it. Okay. I think I got a little bit of pencil mark still too. And with that glue on there, I got a little bit of glue where it don't need to be. So let's try our glue eraser. I know one thing too, working on this one, I'm gonna have to keep cleaning my fingers off. I don't want to rub a hole in this because I have to start over and I don't like doing that, y'all. Y'all know how impatient I am. Okay, there's a little bit of black on the bottom too, I see. So I didn't do too good with my cutting. So let's just, oops, try to trim a little bit of that off. Yeah, let's see, on this side too. Oh goodness. I've been watching a lot of true crime type shows and they're starting to depress me. Like, golly. And then some of these people that are, which I know I was in an abusive relationship myself at one time. But, you know, I know that, you know, it was hard for me to get out too, but, you know, if somebody had actually tried to choke me, I think I'd have been gone, long gone, but, you know, I don't know, when you think you love somebody, it's kind of hard to do, you know, I get that, but I keep screaming at the TV, get out, leave. And of course, you know, some people in that kind of thing, they don't have anywhere to go. You know, I was fortunate I had my parents to go to, but you know, some people don't have that, you know. Either they didn't have any kind of good parenting or parents around, or they're parents were dead or whatever, you know. And I was fortunate, like I said, that mine were there to help me. So, yeah. I'm going to try cutting this one, y'all, with my cutter so I can get most of that black off and hopefully get this straight. I need another trimmer. It just seems like this one, and I've had it for 10,000 years, but I think it's time to get another one. I bought one. Let's see. I don't know if I even have it. Yeah. I bought this big daddy thinking, okay, it's Tim Holtz, it's a guillotine, it'll work. But I thought I was getting the smaller size, and yeah, no. They must have had it on sale or something, because it wasn't as expensive as those big ones normally were. So I'm thinking maybe they had it on sale or something, and I thought it was the smaller one. So yeah, I bought it, and it wasn't. It was a big one, and that just, you know, it just takes up too much room. I just can't. So I need me another smaller one like this. So, and I have another huge guillotine trimmer, but I don't even know why I bought that. It was cheap, I guess. But I never use it. I never use it. Now, sometimes if I'm having to cut more than one page or 2 or 3 pages at a time, I'll break it out, you know, and use it, because it will do that without wiggling around or giving you grief trying to get something cut out. Excuse me, y'all, for the coughing. I thought my throat is getting a little dry. Now, I did not see what time I started, which is another one of my problems. This one is still showing black. I should have used white or something, and it would have been so noticeable, maybe. And when you want just a little sliver, it's hard to get it over there. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm telling you. But yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, y'all. I did not get a video up, but or the day before, and the next day actually. But I just had a lot of stuff going on, and of course I don't try to do anything on Sundays. So, and I done got caught up with all my videos. I had a few ahead, but yeah, that didn't last long. So, okay, let's see. Now that we've got that going, let's see how it's gonna fit on here. Thing about this lace, I can't see where my... Yeah, I think that'll be good. Like that, and then we'll have this one back here. I'm wondering... No, I don't like that either. I don't like it either. It was just a thought. Yeah, and then I am going to kind of ink around these just a tad, just to give it a kind of a shadow around there. Oops. Don't want too much ink, Tanya. That's going to be hard for me too, is not to be heavy-handed with the ink. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that makes it stand out because I didn't mean to, but I actually used the same paper that I used on that. So I need to start paying more attention. Okay, so let's take those and try to cover those with lace. Let's see here. Go ahead and do this one too. Maybe if there's a little black still left on there, it won't look so black with this brown on it. Okay, now let's see. Did I have enough of this? I don't know. Usually I cover the whole pocket, but I don't know if I will do that this time or not. Yeah, I should have plenty for two pockets. Let's see though. I maybe want to go on the right side first of all. Let me see. Yeah. Sometimes I can't tell. Okay, I'm still debating. Do I want that or not? If you put it over the whole thing, let's see what that would look like. You can still see the green through it, which is good, but I don't know. So this is the way it's gonna be, y'all. Coming with me for this because yeah, that's how normally this is why it takes me so long, because I grieve over every little decision I make. It's awful. Awful, awful. Maybe I could just put some trim around the whole thing. What you guys think? This is a little darker than this, but it won't. I plan on using both, so it won't matter. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna stick with my original plan. And let's see how this goes. If I don't like it, I can just make another pocket, I'm assuming. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna just put this on there at kind of an angle and see how that works. I'll make sure again I hadn't. Well, I think I did flip it over. I don't know what I did. This side looks better though, so we're gonna do it. Oh, I like the way that lays better too. So, alright, let's just get a little bit on this edge and get it stuck down good. Let's see where I wanted that. About right there. Okay. Okay, now let's get this one down. And then maybe we can go from the other side and kind of. It's hard gluing this one, that's why I kind of debated on not using it, but I like the looks of it better, so just have to suffer through it. It's supposed to rain here today too. It's real cloudy outside. Which I hope, oops, I glued where I didn't need to, I see. Because that hung off. Well, not too much. I didn't do too much. Just one little petal thing. I'm going to try to, well, not with those scissors I won't. This is not glued down yet on that end, so hopefully I won't mess that up. One thing too about using fabrics and laces, they will stretch a little bit with you. So you can always finagle them around some. Just filled my glue bottle up not long ago and it's acting like it is getting, and it's not, it's still like halfway. On these, I think I'm going to just try to do the surfaces so I don't have all that shiny stuff, all the shiny glue peeking out. I think what it is, I need to thin it out. I need to put some more acetone in it. Thin it out a little bit. This is so time consuming, y'all. So feel free to speed the video up. Oh, speed it up to where I'm not gluing still. And it's already done. You can say, voila. And it's finished. Yeah, this is, yeah. It's like having to draw around something. Maybe trying to go too much. I did. See, that's why I need to cut things off, because I do this. Ugh. This is why I always have gluey fingers. Ooh, probably should have put something down there too. I need to get a wet one because this one's dry. So y'all excuse the rattle, please. We're gonna probably be using those a lot in this one, so I don't leave smudge prints everywhere. Okay. I will tell you this too, these little erasers, these glue erasers, they're fabulous for that too. Even on your desk, it will, your desk mat or whatever, it'll take it off. It will take it off for you. Okay, this is probably one of those things you're going, ugh, I wish you had done that off camera. Oh, goodness. Is it so slow? Okay, I don't need all of that. Yeah. Let's see, I'm still gonna have some some glue in places. Yeah, okay, I don't think I got enough under here. Okay, these won't stick up some. Oh, gracious. I hope I don't have my head in the shot, you guys, but I can't see. I cannot see. Get my paper too wet. Getting glue everywhere. I need to find my little silicone mats. I don't know, like I said, with the move and all that, things just disappear. So I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it's one of the boxes that's in the storage room. I need to go look and see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll look good. I still see a few little spots I missed, you guys. These little bitty tiny ones. I guess it would have done better if I'd have, well, no, because that'd have been a lot of glue peeking through. I don't know if I'd have liked that. I thought about doing some sewing in this one too, but yeah, my sewing's not the best, you guys. It's just not. That's why I say if I can do it, anybody can. Because, yeah, I'm not a seamstress by no means. I think I took one class in home ec, sewing. But, yeah. She let us take it home, too, and I was like, Mom, please help. Because, y'all, she was a wonderful seamstress. She was very good at it. Matter of fact, she made a lot of my dresses and stuff. Of course, you know, I wore blue jeans a lot, but then she would make tops and all that. But, yeah, she had a model that modeled for, one of our, local sports magazines. And, yeah, she would bring patterns and all that to Mom to sew her clothes that she would need. And, because it was a lot cheaper than her having to buy them and stuff. And then, I don't know, you know, being a model, you don't get reimbursed for, well, unless they loan you something, I guess. You don't have to buy nothing, but, when they're just telling you to show up in something pretty, you know, it's a little different. But that's how she got so many patterns and stuff too, to use for my, you know, my clothes and stuff. She would make me all kinds of stuff. But yeah, she was very good at it. And actually, one of my weddings, I won't tell you how many there have been, but yeah, she, well, not that much. But she actually made my wedding dress. So, yeah. Alright, guys, let's see. Let's use our little... Matter of fact, let's go back over this again. And see about the shiny. It's not quite so bad once it dries either. Shine. Ooh, this is gonna make it smell good, y'all. I guess that's something else we could do in our journals. Is add things that smell good. See a little bit along the edges where I didn't get it glued good, but I'm not gonna worry about that because that'll give it some movement. Okay, alright, we got that done. And then let's go, oops. Well, I lost my top. We'll worry about it later. But anywhere I see some shine, we're going to add a little bit of this to it. This is why I don't normally do these on camera for this right here. It's so long and boring, y'all. I'm sorry. But I was kind of wanting to take y'all step by step on this one. I normally leave some parts out. I'll show some stuff. But then I'll leave some stuff out because it's just... Well, number one, I guess, I fear that people have seen it a million times, you know. Certain things like sewing-in signatures and all that, which I didn't do that on camera, but I've done that before, so that's no biggie. But, of course, my daughter's always telling me, well, Mama, not everybody that watches your YouTube channel knows what things are. She even said, I didn't know what a signature was. I was like, okay. But yeah, that's one reason I mentioned what that was on one of my videos, because of her. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to bore y'all any longer with that. Like I said, once it dries, it does get a little bit better on that. Okay, so there's that one. And I think I will spare y'all from having to go through that again on this one. But I'm going to just go through and do the same thing. That's going to have a cut edge. I don't want that. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So, yeah. I don't know if I like how that one lays. There we go. Somewhere like that. So I'll do that, and then we'll be back in the next episode, you guys. And thanks for hanging in there with me. And I will be giving away a journal, I believe is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna give that away when I hit 100. So y'all, yeah, if you got some friends, tell them to subscribe, get me up there, and then we'll do a giveaway. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.